What is up? We are back, episode 46 of the Splat Sports Podcast. This video should be out tomorrow, maybe even tonight. Heck, 2 episodes in 1 day, Jiros. How's that sound?
Sounds incredible.
We're getting dangerous. No Barrett. He had to take the dogs out, his neighbor's dogs. So, didn't know
Might
that
be
was
putting
a...
Nico down as we speak.
Anyway, let's jump into it. Florida, national champions, Jiros. Beat Houston. Incredibly good game. Houston led. Florida comes back, makes it interesting. Walter Clayton Jr. didn't necessarily have the game of a lifetime like people thought he would, but the rest of the team gets the job done. Your kind of thoughts, Giras, on the national
Yeah,
championship?
Florida was the hottest team at the end of the year. They showed they were the best team. A lot of teams are starting to build how Florida was built. They had like 5 or 6 bigs that could all play anytime. Their guards were good. They were just great overall team, and I think that showed. Todd Golden, he has had some allegations and stuff, but he did prove on the court he is one of the best coaches in basketball, and this team was built to win. And yeah, I mean they deserve to win, in my opinion.
I gotta throw the allegations out there. Come on now.
No.
Well, anyway, yeah, congrats to Florida. Hate to see it. Don't care. But they're the best team. Best team's going to win. I think Houston, honestly, defensively, they're just such a good team that they rode the defense till they couldn't really. And they almost won. So, interested to see. They have a really good recruiting class coming in, I know. They're projected to be one of the top teams next year. Thought you guys was about to throw up. But yeah, that's college basketball. I'm sure we'll talk about it more. We've got some new head coaches. I know some places. Texas A&M. I didn't even know Buzz Williams left for Maryland, and then I saw Texas A&M posted that their new head coach introductory press conference was today, and I said, "Oh, what happened to Buzz?" But took the Maryland job. Didn't even know that, G-Russ. But
Yeah, it's sad.
yeah, didn't know. I guess I overlooked it. But yeah, that's college basketball. I'm sure we'll talk about it more as kind of the transfer portal might get more interesting. Who knows? But let's go to the NBA. Luca returned to Dallas. Very weird, in my opinion, how they did it. Thanks for the memories was kind of the slogan there. I mean, these fans, you feel bad for them. They trade for day-to-day Davis, who hasn't necessarily been great for Dallas. They don't make the playoffs, and you lose Luca. So it's just tough. He went off against them too. Did you guys see anything on the return?
I mean, he did what he should have. He had 45 on him at Dallas. I mean, you feel terrible for the fan base. You can't really control anything there. Anthony Davis, in his first game he looked great, but then got hurt, of course. So, I mean, I feel terrible for Dallas. You lose a top 5 player in the league, and it's just kind of heartbreaking for that organization and the whole city as a whole. Because I
I
mean,
don't, I
you
don't know
already
if you
got the
should be
Cowboys,
ranking
who
ranking NBA players anymore anyway, GS.
it's called engagement farming, Hunter. Those aren't my
Oh,
100% rankings, buddy. It's called engagement farming. There's a reason why a couple people were in the honorable mentions and not. Trust me, LeBron's not honorable mention in my heart. You just got to get people fired up.
okay,
I just want to just try and get engagement.
okay. But yeah, look up returns. Hate to see it. I think Nico needs to get fired immediately. Nico Harrison. But guess he won't. Let's talk about the playoffs. The NBA playoffs. They are approaching. The Cavs locked in the 1 seed. I think yesterday, maybe the other day. I know they're the 1 seed. I think the Celtics are the 2 seed. I believe. I think
Hmm.
that's right. East very close. Normally it's the West that's the
That's
closest.
pretty close right now.
West is close, but
I,
the East
right.
usually has like 4 teams that are like, all right, those are the 4 seeds, and the rest are I mean,
Terrible.
it's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Um, I know that the Suns were eliminated. Bradley Bill has destroyed that team.
I wouldn't say it's just him.
Yeah. I know the Kings made it. The Kings made it in. Playoffs start next week. Week after
I
that.
think next weekend probably because I think each team has like 2, 3 games left.
Yeah. So that'll be exciting. Your thoughts? Anything, Juros?
I'm actually really excited this year to see how the West shakes out. It feels like all 8 teams that will make it could probably make the finals if they really came out hot, except maybe like the Rockets because they don't have that star yet. They are rumored to get Kevin Durant in the offseason. So, but that's for a later time. I'm excited to see who comes out of the West. I think the West can have some good series. And of course, I think the Cavs Celtics series or even the Bucks or someone like that, assuming one of those top 4 teams, like you said, the top 4 seeds will be interesting to see who comes out there too if it's not the Celtics.
Yeah. So there you go. Let's go to the MLB. The Angels. Have you seen the Angels?
Aren't they like 8-4 when I look
Eight
the
and
other day?
four. They're number three in the league in like offense behind the Yankees and the Dodgers.
Hey, I said they
Listen,
were the sleeper. Don't
the
you know
2019
I'm the
the
baseball wizard.
2019 All Star team. I mean, Michael Trout is playing elite baseball. Juros, are we? Kenley Jansen. I saw an interesting argument that Kenley Jansen is a Hall of Famer. I think he is,
He's
but the
not
dude
first
is
ballot.
maybe not first ballot. I wouldn't put him on first ballot, but I do think that he is a Hall of Famer. But the dude is playing like he's the best closer in baseball right now.
Yeah, I mean Trout's going off. His average is only 205, but he has 5 home runs. So I mean, if you're just hitting homers and you're batting 200, I don't think anyone's going to complain about that. Whole team's playing at Ron Washington. Was loved around the whole league. The manager for them, he's loved around the whole league. He was Braves' third base coach forever. Broke my heart when he left. Solaire's batting solid. Logan O'Hoppy's batting 360 for no reason. Um, Nolan, I don't even know that last name. Tim Anderson's even being somewhat serviceable after
Yeah,
his disastrous time with the Marlins. I mean, it's just, and especially in a division like that where Astros are kind of falling apart a little bit. Rangers are playing solid, I think. Last time I looked, Mariners can't hit a baseball because they don't do anything all off season in that ballpark. So, Angels are what I expect them to be. I think it's safe to say due to my projections and everything.
there you go. That's MLB. Let's go to college football and our team, Juros. Nico Iamaliava has not entered the transfer portal. Uh, Tennessee and Nico are in a bit of a contract dispute in the world of college football, which is quite shocking to hear that. I think he wants $4 million more. I think
Oh, he just wants 4.
just wants $4 million.
Yes.
Give him the money. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people saying that he's not elite. I think that he's a uber talented quarterback that has all the right traits to be an elite quarterback. That he was just thrown into an offense that it takes a little bit. It does take a little bit. Like look at Hendon Hooker's first year compared to the next year where he exploded. I think that you have to learn it a little bit more. You have to get a feel for it, and practicing it and playing it are two different things. And I know people are going to be like, "Well, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense." They are two different things. Your kind of thoughts, Russ? I think this is just a really messy situation right here.
Yeah, it's everything that has been said is it hasn't been him directly that has caused this. It's been mainly his family as a whole. Right now, as I look at insider stuff and everything, it is not likely he comes back. At the end of the day, to me, $4 million, that's really not that much in the SEC starting quarterback era. I mean, Lord knows what Carson Beck's getting at Miami for not going to NFL draft. So you look at that. Um, I mean, Tennessee is in a spot where it's not the worst thing. I mean, their backup is solid. He's had a good spring, but overall, this is a bad situation. The 3 schools right now that have been rumored to tamper That's what Dan Lanning told Heupel a little while ago. Apparently, Dan Lanning being a friend. I know Hunter loves Dan Lanning. Three schools to look out for right now are UCLA, USC, and Texas Tech for whatever reason. I guess that's oil money talking, if you will. So that'll be interesting to see if he does leave where he goes. But overall, it's not him directly that's the main cause of this. It's his reps and his family around him. So it'll be interesting how this plays out. But I think that this has just been a really sticky situation. There's been rumors that this wasn't supposed to get out, but Tim not showing up at practice, that will get out very quickly, especially yesterday when all this news broke. So it's a really weird situation, but I wouldn't be shocked if he wasn't wearing orange and white in about 6 months.
Yep. And the spring game tomorrow.
Not televised.
Not televised. Not we don't televise that anymore.
No.
Come on now. Um,
They may televise it now, though, because
maybe.
that's money.
Jiras, I'm gonna let you take the lead on this topic. Something has come up, but
Okay.
I'll talk. But you got the Masters right here.
Okay. Yeah, it's been, what everybody, it's best golf event of the whole year. Justin Rose got out too. Very hot start. He finished 1 under today, I think. He's still in first. DeChambeau came back with, he's 7 under. He's one back behind Justin Rose currently, but it does kind of suck that some greats are willing to be Tiger Woods tore his Achilles. That's obviously terrible. But I mean, Masters. It's been a good tournament so far. They're not going out and shooting 60 on the course. They're not like breaking the course record or anything. I think it's been a good tournament to where the course has been hard, but it's still been very manageable for these best players in the world. I'm excited to see how moving day is tomorrow after the cut. I think the cut right now is 2 over. I think there's like 50 players tied at 1 over. So it'll be interesting to see how that shakes out. But so far, there's been some names that aren't necessarily known. They're competing good, which is always good to see. But there's also been a good mix of top pros playing as well. So I'm excited to see how the rest of the Masters shakes out. As hopefully it's another good year for golf.
Yeah, I mean, it's entertaining as always. Some some shocking names, I would say, but hey, Rory, look at Rory, man. Finished yesterday, double bogey the 15th and the 17th, I believe. Comes back today. He's under six, right? Six under?
Yeah, he's 6 under. He was
Six
yeah.
under. Um, anyway, I just there's some crazy stuff going on right here.
Okay,
Anyway, that's the Masters. We're gonna wrap it up because I gotta figure this out. We will see you later. Jesus loves you. Peace out. Sorry the episode ends so abruptly here, boys. That's okay. We'll see you Sunday.
maybe perhaps
We'll have a champion by then. Watch
fair.
the
Yeah, that is
Masters. It's
true.
fun.
Yeah, may know what happens
Masters
with
is
Nico
very
by
fun.
then.
Anyway, we will see you then. Bye. Sorry. End so abruptly. Peace out.